Please remember to post a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you can always get my latest travel videos. Bonjour, good afternoon from Paris, France. I made it here and it was fairly uneventful.
The best way to get from Charles de Gaulle Airport to the Paris city center, take the train on the RER-B line. It only takes 28 minutes and costs 11.5 euros. The train runs every 10 to 15 minutes and you can tap your credit card to get on this train. A taxi from CDG Airport to the city center will cost you around 55 euros. Bolt and Uber are also available in Paris.
I'm in Paris. I'm standing in front of one of the several landmarks. This is the symbol to the Republic. I'm going to flip the picture now.
The monument à la République is a statue of Marianne, the personification of the French Republic. She is surrounded by statues symbolizing liberty, equality, and fraternity, the values of the French Republic, which are embodied on the tricolor flag of France.
Paris has these massive statues everywhere. Look at this huge thing. This is to the glory of the Republic, the French Republic. Now, the laws in Paris is that the buildings can't be over a certain height within the main city, and then outside the main city it can be as high as you want. So they have skyscrapers. They do have skyscrapers, modern office buildings, but they're away from the city center.
This is a view of the tall buildings of Paris with Champs-Élysées in the foreground. Note the height of the buildings in the foreground, which are regulated to not exceed 5 to 8 stories in total height until a defined area where they shoot up as skyscrapers. It's impressive urban planning, which allows Paris to remain a top tourist destination.
It gives it this very old world feel. Hello again, I just went 3 metro stops to a stop called Hotel de Ville, and I'm going to show you what we're going to find. Well, when you think of Paris, you think of buildings like this. This is Hotel de Ville, which is basically the city hall.
The Hotel de Ville has been the headquarters of the Paris government since the year 1357. It has the office of the mayor of Paris and the local councils.
One thing I'll note is that the Paris Metro is one of the largest in the world.
The Paris Metro has 16 lines and the second busiest metro in Europe, second only to Moscow. By the way, please see my Moscow videos. The cost of a single trip ticket for the Paris Metro is €2.15. This includes all bus and metro. A one-day pass will cost you 14 euros. 3-day pass consecutively is 31 euros. As of September 2023, you can no longer purchase bulk paper tickets for the Paris Metro. An alternative is the Navigo Easy Pass, which costs 2 euros for the card, and you can load 10 tickets at the metro station, which are sold at a discounted price if you buy the card.
And it's one of the oldest. So when you come out of a metro in Paris, you have to know which exit number you're going to be going to. If you don't know which exit number you're going to be going to, you're going to be in trouble because you'll get all turned around, because every subway has about 6 exits. So we're going to find a couple of more things this afternoon, my first afternoon in Paris. Your jaw drops and goes, oh my God, well, here's God. This is Notre Dame Cathedral. It's under renovation ever since that fire happened. There's Notre Dame Cathedral again. If you remember, during COVID, it caught fire for some reason, and they're rebuilding it, so the entire building is closed. Those of you who are Paris romantics and go, oh, I wish I could go to Paris, of course you'll want to see Notre Dame, and then you'll want to see something else, which has been featured in several movies, a love story set in Paris. One is Before Sunrise with Julie Delpy, and the second one with Owen Wilson. It's called Midnight in Paris. And you'll note the Shakespeare and Company bookstore. As you can see, massive lineup to get in because it's a very, very famous bookstore.
Shakespeare and Company is an English language bookstore in Paris which opened in 1951. Originally called Le Mistral, it was renamed in 1964 on the 400th anniversary of William Shakespeare's birth. The bookstore has always offered aspiring writers a place to stay rent-free in exchange for working in the shop. One famous writer who stayed here when he was a struggling writer was William S. Burroughs.
And people are lined up to get in. So I wish I would have been able to take you in there. I know in all the movies, people just walk in and there's nobody there. But this is what the Shakespeare and Company bookstore and the Shakespeare and Company cafe look like. As I said, I'll show you something later, and this is the other end of the spectrum of French art, which is the Georges Pompidou Center, world famous modern art center. Two things I can tell you: the art inside is nowhere as spectacular as the art outside. The building itself is a work of art, work of modern art. The other thing I'll tell you is see this escalator with the red bottom on it. That's actually an escalator, and it goes all the way to the top. Once you pay your admission.
Admission to the Georges Pompidou Center is usually 15 euros, but admission is free on the first Sunday of each month.
You definitely want to go up there because from there you can see all of Paris, and it's a really great view. So this is a great place to come. It's not very crowded. As you can tell, there's not a lot of people here. This is not like the Louvre, but it's a museum of modern art, and it's called the Georges Pompidou Center. So I think this will be it for my video for today. I'll show you more tomorrow. As an encore, I'm in the Paris Metro. One of the things you'll notice about the Paris Metro is they have rubber tires. The other thing you're going to definitely notice, they don't have air conditioning. Now, that's really interesting because the Montreal Metro also has rubber tires, and it's the only other metro I've seen in a major city that has rubber tires. So there's a little trivia point for you. And I think my metro is coming, so I'm going to let you go. See you tomorrow. Please subscribe, post a like, and hit the notification bell for future videos.